And it's
Are you sure he has the fucking picture? He doesn't have a picture of a banana with a spider popping out the back end of it?
He's got it.
Dude,
Yeah,
fucking True
we're
Editor
live.
sent me this weird... I know we're live. I don't care. True Editor... True Editor, he sent me this jacked up picture of it was either him or Kanto. One of them sent me this jacked up video of this guy looking at a banana, and a banana spider pops out of the motherfucker, like just murders its way through the flesh. And this thing's about the size of a goddamn, like, golden dollar, the stuff you got in the United States. You know, the Sacagawea dollars when America was like, yeah, we like Native Americans, you know. We'll put Sacagawea on a golden dollar. Yeah, one of those deals. And all he said to me was like, I think I'll have an apple instead. And I fucking lost my shit. I'm like, yeah, that's right. You're not going to see any of these weird banana spiders exposing themselves out of my flesh like aliens. I mean, I got fucked by a worm, but that's Flump's fault, right? Or is that my fault for mentioning it?
Maybe both.
I think it's my fault for mentioning it.
I think it's completely your fault because, you know, if you were dumb enough to mention that you hope an animator doesn't pick this up, you know it's going to happen.
I did it. This was before Flump and I were on a, like, we used to talk a little bit, but now we're on a more talkative basis. And, yeah, dude, it was weird, though. I can't believe he did that. He just put a big black bar where the dick's supposed to be. It starts shaking. It's so fucked up, man. It's completely jacked up. It was really troublesome. It haunts my dreams. Anyways, people, if you're joining us and you're wondering what's going on, it's an hour of blackout. We just got off to a little bit of a wacky start. All right, we had little technical difficulties. Obviously, I don't want to be dealing with the whole hosting live streaming right now because I just don't want to do it. I'm babysitting. Marcel is being the lovely man to be hosting the live stream and working so hard on Blackout. So much love to him. Anyways, it's an hour of Blackout, everybody. Welcome. I'm Rumandapples, as per usual, with Beoriginaldesigns, host and CEO of blackoutmedia.net, hentai enthusiast extraordinaire. And, of course, we have Marcel, the Japanese kitty cat who fucks fish. Or eats fish.
Eat. Bitch.
Oh, eat.
Hashtag
eat
mod
fish.
shikai. Okay, we can do that.
Hashtag mod shikai. Yeah, we could mod Kanto. He ain't gonna fuck around, do nothing crazy. He'll just probably drop links of, like, you know, pocket pussies from Rainbow Dash to freak us all out in the chat room. That seems to be...
the Japanese kitty cat. We have.
Oh,
it.
Jesus, the Japanese kitty cat. Or when Kaz was on this show. The shit he was talking about and the shit he was putting in the chat. Oh, Jesus Christ. Whenever he's on the show, he causes chaos. Oh, by the way, somebody needs to find me a rip-off version of Numa Numa. You know that song that the fat guy danced to? Does anybody remember this?
I remember this.
Okay, you know the Numa Numa song? Well, Kaz showed me this video on his Twitch where he did the Numa Numa song before he played Clash of the Clans.
You know what's funny? Me and Marcel were having a chat while Nerd was at his house, and he actually did a short bit of it. It was hilarious.
That is amazing. Are you kidding me? I wish someone caught that on camera. We're in the age of all cameras are everywhere. How did that not get caught on film and put on Twitter?
Because I wasn't recording.
Oh, that's such a shame. Because that'd be marvelous.
The what?
Luckily, because
No,
I
I
was doing DCMA.
Oh
I
yeah,
realized that. That's why I said you guys we gotta find someone to make us like a rip-off version of it. You know how? So it's legally different, and that's the best kind of different, legally different, where they can't do anything about it. And I'd love to have Kaz, and I'd use him as my intro for my shows.
Numa Numa.
Yeah, it would just be Kaz as Numa Haya hee all over the fuck. I would use it for like a special intro or outro. I'd have different people doing it, then bite an apple as the video ends.
No, it's great though. We're actually a few minutes in, and I'm not done yet.
Oh, that's fantastic. B, that's good. You wanna know why, B? It's because I purposefully tuned down the intensity for you, just so we could get through at least 20 minutes before you go. I'm done. I'm done. Because B has coined the phrase "I'm done" because there's certain levels of doneness B can actually get to. And I know we're supposed to be talking about Blackout Freedom and all that stuff. Let me get this story through, because it's been a little while since we've done a show for you guys, so you guys got to get your fill. Unless you listen to my show and you listen to Across the Pond, then you're probably sick and tired of my voice already. It's okay. Look, B's level of doneness. Now, B, what is your normal level of doneness as you bang your head on the desk teaching?
My normal level of doneness. Okay, so if we had a pain scale.
Yeah, we're talking this is a pain scale is the doneness scale.
Yeah. Okay, so pain scale, you're thinking of 1 to 10,
Yeah.
10 being like red face smacking into a wall. When I teach, I'm about a 3. When I teach people online, I'm about a 6. And when Rum starts to get going with his hentai freakiness that he accuses me of, I'm about a 9.
And when I start fucking with you...
Very rarely do I ever hit 10 until Marcel or Khan gets involved with it.
Oh, that's brilliant. We've now realized how to reach level 10 ascension levels to fuck me up.
I have let him reach level 10 last week a couple of times, a lot.
Oh, you did?
I think
you did too. Actually, what would a way to get you to level 10 is to actually send you a $31,000 Japanese sex doll from Japan over Amazon with free shipping?
I don't think I'd be done, but I'd have a good day.
Oh! 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 Did everybody hear that? This is the thing with live, folks. Live. Always expect it to happen. B has just admitted that he would fuck a Japanese sex bot. We have finally got confirmation. I swear to God, I want someone to animate this and put this on my fucking channel. I will love it. Oh my God, that's brilliant. I hope everybody's doing okay out there today, because we've been on some weird tangents already. It hadn't even been 5 minutes. Good God.
I'm done.
Oh, see? The
That's
level of
level 2.
doneness. Are you about an 8 or 9, B?
It's about an 8.
All right, so you're about 8 level. Okay, we got 2 more tiers to up the fuckery, just to mess with you a little bit more.
We can get that done.
Oh, God.
Okay, in all seriousness, everybody, it is an hour of blackout. We're going to get into a little freedom stuff before we talk about blackout stuff, because we like to reserve the blackout stuff for a little bit later. Oh, man, I just sounded like a little bit of a cracked out macho man. We going to talk about blackout. Dig it. All right, B, I know you got a lot to talk about freedom, especially Freedom Idol. Now, that's one of the things that we've wanted to talk about today. You have good news. Well, not good news, but you have news talking about it.
I have good news.
Well, it's news. We don't know how good it is.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good news.
Okay.
So, for those of you who either missed the tweets or, don't look at Twitter, whatever the hell. Yeah, or don't live on Twitter. I got accepted to Freedom Idol today. I think here about an hour ago. So that's great. I got something that I can do, and of course, if I grow, it means Blackout grows at the end of the day. So that's always a plus, because if you ever happen to land on my channel, it's legitimately branded to the point where you will know what Blackout is if you land on my channel. So yeah, Freedom Idol. And then of course there's 2 new people. Unfortunately, I don't know if this is public yet, but we got told that Nerd left the program because he doesn't have enough time to record. So unfortunately, we lost Nerd. I love Nerd.
That sucks. That sucks.
I will still hug him with lots of kitties.
Whoa, buddy! Gonna hug him with a couple kitty cats? What are you gonna do? Have a couple wet pussies in your arm and go, come here, Nerd. Aw. Is that what I'm expecting to happen?
You gotta love Nerd. But yeah, we got 3 new people on Idol. We got me. We got Ayase, who's in the chat right now, and we have one other guy whose channel I do not know, but he's new, and I think he's from the UK. So there's that. But it's a great day. It's an absolutely great day.
Now, here's the question. Freedom Idol has been under a lot of scrutiny for not knowing what the fuck they're doing. What's going to make this different? What's going to make this Freedom Idol different? Because I tried to join Freedom Idol last time, twice. Twice I tried to join it.
Well, did you try and join it when Neil was running it, or when Ro was running it?
The second time I tried to join, the time I tried to join it, I don't remember if it was the first or second. Shut up, Craig. By the way, I love you, brother, but shut up. You're fucking trolling me, and I love you for it, buddy. Craig's in the chat right now going, shut up, Rem. You know anything about gaming. But no, look. When I tried to join Freedom Idol, I think it was when Neil was running it. We just never got a lot of traction. It had nothing to do with Neil's fault. Neil was nothing but good to me. Just shit didn't connect, right? So now who's running it now? I think Ro and
now I think it's co-run.
Is it
okay? Because I don't know exactly who full on runs it, but I do believe that it is co-run by Piscovanian and Ro.
Okay. Now what was this originally supposed to be the point of Freedom Idol?
The point, from what I can see, is to help the affiliates grow. And, we're supposed to give each other tips, work together. It's pretty much, grow together. It's exactly the Freedom motto, is grow together. And that's essentially what we do in Idol right now, as I can see, is that we grow together. And, that's the point of it. And it seems to work, and I don't think there's any problems with it.
Okay, so my biggest question is that I don't know too much about Freedom Idol other than the little bit of stuff I saw on it. And my biggest question is, so they want to make people grow, right? Is Freedom Idol obviously still under the banner of Freedom itself, the parent network? What I'm wondering is, Freedom Online hasn't given me any real answer. I can't really figure it out. What the hell did Ken just say? They're a singing competition?
No, he's joking with you.
I was about to say, if they're really a singing competition, B, you gotta enter, baby. You gotta win us. You gotta win us, man. You gotta win us that fucking Freedom car, buddy.
The World Is Mine by Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, there you
2015.
go. B, just sing that. Just sing that, and it'll be amazing. It would be absolutely amazing.
We can do that in the future. Oh, great. Ro. Oh, my God.
Oh, Ro, how you doing, darling? Neil, how you doing, you fucking savages?
Yeah,
the fucking
man.
savages has entered the building. It's amazing.
Every freaking mod. Do we have every mod in chat right now? Holy crap.
That's fine. That's fine with me.
Holy
They're all welcome.
Crap.
No, don't worry. It's all good. All they're doing is analyzing your thoughts and everything that you're saying, super critically. So when and oh my God, I Jesus fucking Christ, B. Anyways, Freedom Idol. The one thing I do wonder about is what I was getting to earlier is the amount of content. All right, now obviously Freedom is a family-friendly network. What I'm wondering with Freedom Idol, are they going to have the same type of restrictions when it comes to that type of content? Is adult-only content like mine and possibly others on Freedom are going to be not included in that because of the style of content we do? Or is this something that is all-encompassing, everybody's allowed, doesn't matter what kind of stuff you make?
From what I can see, I don't think there is necessarily a content restriction as far as what the channels do.
Right.
But Ro might know more about this than I do, because I haven't been told much yet. I don't know if I'm not allowed to swear. I don't know if I'm not allowed to, do certain things or not do certain things. The one thing I do know is that, if I make a video, I have to talk about myself, no one else. And that's kind of an obvious thing, don't promote other people in your own videos, at least not on there. But, so as far as I can see, I don't think there is a content filter for Idol, but if there is, I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out, because as people know, I'm gonna need a profanity filter on that channel.
Right, but I mean, that's amazing to me. And here's why I find it something that's very amazing. Look at it this way, guys. For fuck's sake. How many yes, there you go. Can's right. Zero content restrictions. Just have to follow YouTube guidelines. That's pretty cut and dry, very easy to do.
Oh, okay, disclaimer. Okay, well, disclaimer, B swears a lot. There you go.
Also, B, you have to do a song. Just you, not anybody else, not me, just you.
Oh, great.
Also, B, the chat's telling you you're not allowed to mention Ellen Page whatsoever, because we all know you'd stick her little boy shorts in your mouth and just sniff.
we recently just got told we need to make an intro video, so that'll be up. No, not for Blackout, because this is one thing was made very clear to me, and I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to talk about this, and that it's me on Idol, not Blackout. So I can't talk about Blackout, but I can talk about myself. And if someone, so happens to visit my channel, they're going to notice Blackout. So we're still fine.
It's more of an individual basis. So
yeah.
It's the shameless promo for shameless promo's sake. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Freedom Idol's yeah, shamelessly promote yourself. We appreciate that.
We can shamelessly promote the fuck out of ourselves. We just can't promote our networks.
Can we promote other people that we like along with ourselves? And these are questions that I think other people might be wondering themselves. So
I believe we can credit people.
Yeah, so say somebody did something for your video, whatever, on this specific video, you could shout them out for what they did, right?
I do believe so.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe we can credit people.
Yeah, true enough. Now, see, that's not bad because one of the things I've always been concerned about, especially with, a long time ago when I tried to restart the Freedom podcast, which Freedom totally shot down, even though the community was behind me on it. Like, that's a little known fact. Can's going to know that. Ro's probably going to know that. Danny might know. A lot of the people who have known me for a while, they know that for a long time I was like trying to rally people to get me to become the new host of the Freedom podcast. But I was concerned that they would censor me. You know what I mean?
So, since Danny isn't here and Khan just had to mention that, I was playing GTA, which, by the way, shout out to Shikai Kanto for donating GTA to me and Rum. I was playing GTA last night, and We Built This City came on the radio, and I was just like, oh yes, like, I kept thinking of Danny. So, yeah, there you go. Hype for Danny.
Okay. As long as Danny, you get a cheap pop, brother. Cheap pop, brother. Somebody who's a mod, throw his link in the chat just for shameless promotion, because that seems to be the topic today.
Shameless promo.
Me, I'm done.
Oh, you're done? Okay. So, let me educate people about this, because when Marcel says he's done, he doesn't mean, that he's done as in my sense. He means he's done is that we've been working on a website revamp, and Marcel just finished editing all the footers of the site. So if you head over to blackoutmedia.net, you're going to see all the new pages and the new layouts and all the cuteness. We have some amazing stuff going on over there, so don't forget to go check that out when you guys get some free time.
That must have been a seriously, big, painstaking epidemic to take on. That must have been a huge thing for him to take on.
I seriously think that Marcel's ears were steaming.
I think Marcel essentially looked like a broken tea kettle or a broken genie's lamp with, steam and smoke and sinewy white wisps of anything. Maybe ejaculate and kitty cat stuff just flying everywhere outside of his broken lamp. I really believe that's what Marcel was up to when he was fixing the site.
I'm about to die right now because, Piscavanian just sent me a message on Skype. He's like, you're being monitored by the mod team.
That's hilarious. Oh, thank God my job's not in threat. Oh, Jesus Christ. But no, there is something I wanted to talk about. Let me just finish up my thought on the Freedom podcast thing. Look, guys, I would have loved to do the Freedom podcast. It was just fucking Freedom wouldn't let me do it. And I wonder if there was any way I guess I could try to do it again. I'm just not sure if it's possible. But that's another thought for another day. Something that's actually concerning me a little bit on Freedom, and since we have a plethora of Freedom mods and people who work in Freedom, not work, but I mean they work with Freedom, etc. Oh, they work in Freedom. Who the fuck we kidding? All right, there's something I want to talk about, and it's the sponsorship reviews. And maybe I can get an answer from somebody in the chat who's on Freedom staff. Maybe I can't. Who knows? I've been looking at these. You go in the dashboard on Freedom, right? You see sponsorship reviews, and it's specifically referring to the games. Right, they got Doorways to the Underworld and 8-Bit Boy, Project Explorer, Crystal Time, all these little, I'm assuming indie games, right? Because they feel indie, they look indie. And the one thing that bothers me at the bottom of it is that you're able to review it and things like that. Here's the problem I find: it says content made by you will be reviewed by the admins, and that feels very cryptic to me. Now, what do they mean when they say they can review by the admins? Does that mean that are they reviewing? They don't want negative feedback. Are they going to be censoring particular types of reviews that come out? Because I'm thinking if you want to give an honest product review, you're not going to say it has to be reviewed by the admins. Or is this a sense of the administrators are just making sure it's about the game? That's the questions that I'm giving, because I'm really not sure. Because the attitude that it presents to me, and this is just me reading it, so I'm assuming other people might read this and come to the same conclusion of, when they say content must be made by you and will be reviewed by admins. Content must be made by you, that's a fucking no-brainer. But will be reviewed by admins. What does that actually mean? What are they reviewing? Are they reviewing what we said about the game? Are they like, well, we have works with this developer, so we don't want to give them a shitty review, even if the game sucks? See, that's what I'm just asking questions, man.
I'm pretty sure that they will accept bad reviews, because, what company doesn't want feedback, even if it's bad?
Lots of companies.
Because, no, think about it, though. Sometimes bad publicity, it works.
Right.
Yeah, Khan does honest reviews. We were in one of his honest reviews.
Okay, so that's actually pretty cool. So Can's saying they are reviewing the videos to select some they deem good to feature. Wait a minute. Deem good to feature. Now, I understand there's requirements, okay? I understand there's requirements, but isn't a review just an honest opinion of what a game is?
Yeah.
Isn't that the only requirement you have to have? I'm wondering what Freedom's other requirements are. Because I think that's going to negate a lot of people who might be, maybe they're smaller channels, maybe they don't have the exact best camera that fucking Freedom always cares about. They seem to care about.
I think that whatever they feature, they're probably going to feature the best content, meaning that they're going to feature people like you and me that have great setups, great recordings, all that kind of stuff, and people that are maybe lacking a little bit are probably not going to get on there, I think.
Okay. First of all, B, to your point, that makes sense. Secondly, before I get on the Can's nice comment to his point, I want to tell you something. Freedom, I can't guarantee it because they might actually go brain dead for a minute and think I'm okay to be on their like hub channel or their idol partnership on their idol page. But
you should have applied for idol.
Freedom's not batshit crazy enough to feature me.
Why would they feature
me? No, they wouldn't do it.
And to be fair, there's a guy that's currently an affiliate right now named Flaming Monocle, and he reminds me just a little bit of you.
Uh-oh, that's bad.
Just a little bit.
That's creepy.
So,
that's a little creepy.
I think you should have applied.
Maybe I should. You know what? Maybe I'll throw in an application now. Who knows?
It's too late now. But you should.
No. Maybe next year or something.
Next time they need an affiliate.
Yeah, next time they need some affiliate to go. And, you know, I'll promote Freedom Idol like a G, dude. Just all legit. Like, all right. Hey, guess what? I'm on Freedom Idol. Yeah, here's a link. Go to it.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, they featured Khan on Freedom for his workout video, which, by the way, for those who don't know, I have decided that I'm going to try and actually get in shape.
Fantastic.
And get to Khan's levels, so hopefully eventually I will be, you know, looking like the average day Oliver Queen. That'd be kind of fun. So.
Hashtag Mission Impossible.
Hashtag Mission Impossible.
Hashtag Mission Impossible. That's jacked up, man. Nah. B, it's good to have a goal, right? But I mean, honestly, just kind of go with what you can do and kind of keep improving yourself over time. Like that's a good thing to say, Can. Focus on what's healthy for you, right? So don't do everything that I don't do except exercise, right? Don't go out and get fucked up. Don't drink. Don't smoke a shitload of pine cones.
I want to be able to do that thing that Stephen Rolls. I think they call it the salmon ladder or something. I want to do that.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the fucking salmon ladder. Talk about a heart attack.
I want to do that.
Hey, man, you know what? All it takes is time. It takes time. It takes the energy. It takes the dedication to do it. And honestly, B, if you are dedicated to doing something for your benefit, I don't think there's anybody in this chat room or anybody we're talking to right now that wouldn't support you in that. I mean, that's a universally wonderful thing to want to do.
Yep.
That reminds me, Con, how's your back doing? Are you feeling better? I hope you are.
Yeah, that's a good question. Can showed us. Everybody saw that picture on Twitter of Can in that fucked up car, and I like how he inadvertently blames the girl for driving when he didn't blame her completely. It was great. It was great. B, you know what?
Surgery or physical therapy. Well, that's good.
That is very good. That is very good. The last thing we want to hear out of Can is like, I need the C4 section of my vertebrate fused, and it's like, oh my God, no.
Oh no.
No. I know people who have had like spinal fusion surgery, and it's like it never works out for them.
Yeah, my mother had it.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking terrible. I mean, it puts you down for like a year. Like you're out of business for like a year. You're not
she's
able
still
to
down.
Do shit. I'm sure she is, and you know what? Honestly, I wish you well in their recovery. I mean, I've seen people go through it. The physical rehabilitation is disturbing. I've had to rehab my knee. I'm in the process of rehabbing it again. I've heard it. So, Can, if you're wondering why I haven't been freaking out doing my crazy muscle buster routine, is because I'm rehabbing a knee injury.
Yeah, working on stuff and he plays with that is a workout.
Did you jump off
absolutely,
balcony again?
man. Can you what?
Did you jump off a balcony again?
No, I didn't jump off a balcony again, Marcel. I tweaked my knee. I tweaked my knee doing squats. I was repping around 200 pounds and just I did too many and it just I felt a little pull and I couldn't put weight on it after that point. So now I'm just rehabbing it. You know, you got to be safe. You don't want to do too much at once or you're going to tear it, and then I don't want to go in for an ACL or an MCL surgery. That's the last thing I want to do. That'll put me out for months. And then next thing you know, instead of muscly Rumandapples, you'll get skinny Rumandapples. It's like I went on a bender full of methamphetamine and coke for 4 months. Yeah. Jesus Christ, that'd be awful. But back to the point. Something I actually do want to talk about. There's been a lot of stuff going on at Blackout right now, and especially with the network sponsorship switching that we've done recently from EMTV to Insidious. And I wanted you to go into a little more depth about that, because it is new and it's very relevant to talk about, especially for the partners so they know what's going on.
Yeah, so, okay, this happened about 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks, because we didn't do a show, and then that show was going to be the show that we talked about it. So it's been about 2 weeks, and there was a tweet about it that EMTV tweeted out, you know, wishing us the best of luck and all that as we go on to do more of our own thing. And essentially what happened was we switched over from being sponsored by EMTV to switch to being sponsored by Insidious. And for those of you that don't know, when Blackout was originally starting out, we had plans with Insidious to banter them. Unfortunately, they didn't have VIP. Now they do, so we're with Insidious, and, you know, things are great.
That's interesting. What's Insidious doing what's Insidious going to be doing for us that is the reasoning why we decided to change partnerships? Or sponsorships, my bad.
See, Neil was one of the guys who originally helped us work that out, so thank you, Neil.
Shout out to Neil, you fucking savage!
He's a big reason why Blackout's here today, so thank you, Neil.
Neil, the backstory savior! You're like our fucking, what do you call it? What's that wizard from Lord of the Rings? What's his name? He's our fucking Gandalf! Coming down when we're getting our castle fucked up, and he's coming in with his magical staff of blinding white avarice light.
Is he that you shall not pass guy?
Yeah. He's the you shall not pass. Instead he's saying, you shall have blackout.
You shall not pass.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. We got to get a picture of Neil with like a wizard hat and a gigantic, long, floor-length beard and a gigantic scepter. It has like a Nintendo Power Stick on the top. Could you imagine that? It's like a wizard staff, but it has like a Nintendo controller on the top, and it's all gold and bronzed out and shit. I would love to see that. He'd have a Nintendo Power Glove that shot fireballs. Oh, it'd be amazing.
We absolutely need it.
We need it. It would be fucking amazing. Neil the Great.
Wait,
yes.
Flump needs to animate this.
I wish, you know what, if he was, you know what, I think I'm just going to start paying him. I straight up, I'm just going to be like, Flump, here's money, go do some work for me. And I guarantee he's going to be like, yep, I'll do it.
Animations.
Tons of animations, get paid, simple. But no, that's badass. Neil, we have to do it. You got to send us a picture on that shit. Oh, no, there's more info on Idle, actually.
I want to be I want to be one of those people. I want to take a picture of Neil and Photoshop him to look like Crota from Destiny.
Oh my god. Don't do that. Neil already looks like a murderer.
No,
don't make him look any scarier.
There was this picture on the forums where he was pointing at the camera, and it reminds me of how Crota points at you. He's just like, I want you to be the sword bearer. So I want to Photoshop him and do something like that.
That's fucking awesome, by the way. That is really awesome. I gotta admit that. But what's going on with Insidious, and what was the big reason for the switch? Like, what was the main reasons we wanted to switch with them?
Main reasons is that initially, you know, we wanted to be with Insidious, and now we had the option, so why the heck not?
Obviously, but there was a reason. Like, why? Like, did it just open up, or, like, come on, work with me here, you fuck.
It just opened.
There's a story.
They just got VIP, and then I was like, you know what? This needs to happen. So it did, and essentially, what it's opened up for us is, you know, it's a little bit more of a way for us to get done what we need to get done. And also, you know, for those of you that don't know, the owner of Insidious is actually for freedom support. So a way that comes in handy is when I have a problem, I can go direct to the source, and, you know, I get my information really, really quickly. as well as, I can help my partners really, really fast. Because, even though he's UK-based, just like AMTV, his sleep schedule, I swear to God, this guy's an insomniac, because I can contact him almost any time of day, and he responds. I always got an answer, so it's great.
Oh, no, that's understandable. I mean, that is good. On top, it's probably not good for him, being you need to sleep around 6 hours a day, but, that's the pot calling the kettle black. I probably get like an hour of sleep a night, if that.
And by the way, Aka, since you asked, the company name is Insidious Network, and essentially they are a VIP network with Freedom who sponsors us, so they are the reason we are allowed to exist.
You know what? I know Insidious and Inception are two different things. Like, you hear Inception, you hear... But then I think of Insidious, and I just think of the movie, where it had that creepy little goblin-looking fuck. Did anybody see that Insidious movie? Marcel, B?
Not yet.
I recommend you go see it. There's another one. There's another horror movie I recommend go see. It's called The Babadook. That's a fucking weird one. It's not scary. It's just creepy. Just really creepy.
B, are you back
The
yet?
kid's annoying, but it's a good movie.
And as Khan just said, another good news, get ready for a new forum flash with Ro. So,
son of a bitch! I didn't even see that. What?
I'm a little curious what happened there. And also, shout out to Khan for having his new channel where he does daily vlogging. When I was working on my computer, and of course, I'm still a little bit sick. I'm sure you guys can hear me coughing and all that.
You got a little bit of issues.
Eventually, I'm probably going to have to see a doctor about that because it just isn't going away again.
You might have some type of bronchitis, brother. Or you better quit smoking all that weed.
No, I mean, I was looking it up, and, so help me God, whenever you get sick and you actually understand a little bit of medical stuff and you start to look up things and try to figure out what you have, some of the things that you have freak you the fuck out.
No WebMD for B. Stop going to WebMD. You're going to freak out. You're going to have a cough, and next thing you know, they're going to say you have prostate cancer, dude.
No,
they're just going to, shit your... You're going to freak out, man.
No, I shit you not. I looked up causes of either chronic cough or chronic throat clearing, and things like cystic fibrosis, allergies, asthma, all this kind of shit pops up, and it freaks you the fuck out. You have no
stop
idea.
WebMDing. Just because that's what the possibility is doesn't mean that's what the cause is.
Oh, it freaks you the fuck out, though, I swear.
Yeah, there's a reason I stopped WebMDing, okay? I looked at some of the problems that could have came from, a shoulder injury. And the next thing I know, I'm sitting here examining my underarm for, weird little blemishes, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
What's this about all the way to Disney?
Oh, I have no clue. I think they're talking about Can's vlogs.
I don't know if Khan is coming out to California for Disney, but if he is, well better stop here.
You two better sync up. You better go take a double selfie holding an apple in both of your hands, which would be weird because then my cousin Rumandapples would show up. That'd be very
Disney
strange.
World. Okay, Florida. God damn it.
Okay, he's in Florida. He'll be in the Wang of America. That's beautiful. People don't realize how dangerous Florida actually is. All those fucking refugees from Cuba
I know Ernest is coming here, but I don't know if Ernest is specifically going to come to where I am. I told him he could come down because we have a train system that would bring him here for $10. And
you tell Ernest to fucking be careful walking through LA. LA is not exactly the best place to walk around without a fucking Sherpa. Straight up. God damn.
I told him he could stop by here if he wanted to, and
he should.
I don't know if he will or not, but it would be great.
Ernest is in New York right now. Oh, fuck. Another city where you need a fucking Sherpa. No! Don't take Ernest to Harlem. Do not put Ernest in Harlem. Do not take him to Queens. No, don't take him to Brooklyn. Don't take him to fucking the Red Hook District of New York. Don't take him to any of these fucked off areas. Take it to New York, or somewhere nice.
Take him
Jesus
to
Christ! Don't take him to Brooklyn.
No.
What is wrong with you?
Take him to Queens, where True Editor is, or take him to wherever the fuck JJ is.
Oh, if you took him to Queens, where True Editor is, True's a super rich white boy. So I mean, it'll be a nice time over there. That'd be nice. Rum, no sleep till Brooklyn. Jesus Christ, Can. I worry when you say crazy shit like that. And then I'm even more worried when I see little photos of you guys posted up in there, and I see weird people looking at you, and I'm like, oh god, it's what? Next thing I'm gonna know is I'm gonna see a Twitter picture of Can beating the shit out of somebody, going #Superman. like beats up a mugger in New York, and you see him just like like this $6 million man chasing after the motherfucker, just slide tackling somebody. Oh, Jesus Christ. Absolutely terrifying. Holy fuck, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, could you imagine that if someone made like a fucking like little YouTube comic off Can's adventures in the world? Just with like a little bit of fantasy on it. Next thing you know, he picks up like a piece of kryptonite. You know, shit.
Why didn't you put Chicago on?
Because, dude, Chicago is more bullet than human. Do not come to Chicago. I'll tell you that right now. Don't come to Chicago. It is more bullet than human. We have a fucked off mayor who's like, you know, very, very more about his money than about, yeah, see, Ernest,
Ooh.
I'll tell you right now, buddy, you are smart. If Ernest ever listens to this, he's genius for not wanting to go to Chicago. Chicago's dangerous. Do not come to Chicago. No, Neil, we are both from Illinois, and we both know Chicago is not
racist parts. Oh, God.
There's a non-racist part of Chicago? You're shitting me. You're shitting me. I haven't seen one. I lived in downtown Chicago for most of my life. I never seen a non-racist part.
Okay, maybe I'm just sheltered by being in California, but you see, in California here, you know, the racism is towards white people. Legitimately right now, the Mexicans, blacks, Asians, they all outnumber us. They even, like, I always tell this joke to people who come to California, but UCLA is the, like, actually, I think it's UCLA. Maybe it's not, but it's like University of Caucasians Lost Among Asians. Yeah, UCLA. And,
well, it's college. There's Asians all around. Goddamn chinks, you know.
You know,
I could say it. I'm Korean.
So, yeah. The white guys are the minority in California now, so.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that's another topic for another day. You know what I mean? But if we got to get to some more blackout newsiness, let's talk a little bit blackout. There's a blackout GTA 5 crew that you wanted to talk about, and I want you to get into that a little bit.
Yeah. So
because you, for some reason, are just loving the shit out of GTA 5, while I, on the other hand, just do not like it. But you know.
I don't know why Rum doesn't like GTA, but either way, he'll play it with us.
If you've played GTA 4, you understand why GTA 5 is such a ridiculous insult to the GTA series.
GTA 4 was garbage on PC.
Are you shitting me?
It was garbage.
4, the multiplayer on GTA 4 was far superior in the sense of it was such a free roaming experience. It didn't force me. Really?
That game was unoptimized as hell.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you're freaking me out, but you're freaking me out. Anyway, we're not here. What?
It was unoptimized as hell.
GTA 5 on PC is terrible too.
See, look, Craig
Neither one of them are good. Craig doesn't like GTA. That's his whole thing. He doesn't like GTA in general. And that's fine. You guys can think that. My whole thing was I liked GTA 4's multiplayer over GTA 5. I just did. And GTA 5 is just equally as bad.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay, see, now we're just going to get into this whole fucking crazy argument, and the great way to settle it is, let's be honest, Barbie's My Magic Pony Adventure is better than GTA 5, and that's the truth. And that's sad to say. GTA 5 is, let's have fun, when fun isn't there. Fun is only there when, dude, I can't even say I had fun with that game. I had fun with Kanto and True Editor, but that's because I was fucking around doing stupid shit with them, rather than focusing on the game, if that makes any sense. But enough of that. Let's talk about the whole point of why we're having the Blackout GTA 5 clan, essentially.
Yeah, so lots of partners with Blackout play GTA 5, so we're making a clan so that people can play together really easily.
Well, it's one of those things where I had no idea that so many people play GTA 5.
There's millions of people to play it.
Kanto, I know, man. The connection issues with GTA is fucked up. It is. It's absolutely fucking terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
Shika, I don't know if you found out about this, but I was playing a game with True Editor, and someone hacked the living hell out of my car. Like, this is going to sound fucked up, like so fucked up, but they changed my car to a rainbow color, so as in my car was changing color as we drove, and they made my license plate black and yellow and wrote "I'm gay" on it.
You know, GTA is taking a different stance against cheaters now. They're either gonna throw them in a cheater pool, to where everybody's cheating, so you're actually never going to get a fair gameplay experience, or they're going to ban you depending on what type of cheating you're doing and modifications you're making. Like, they're taking a huge stance on it. Like, they don't want to fuck with these mods. And I'm thinking, like, then why did you release it on PC if you don't want someone to completely alter your game, whether better or worse? It's just going to happen.
True Editor turned himself into a cat online. They didn't turn him into a cat. He turned himself into a cat.
Oh, there's proof.
Yeah.
There's documented proof now.
He can actually turn himself into a cat on his own now.
That's jacked up. I just got to say that's jacked up.
I want to turn myself into a cat.
But yeah, I mean, as far as everything goes, everybody who wants to join the Blackout GTA 5 crew, I mean, do we have a name for it? Did you make it yet? Or is this just an idea that you're going to make?
I still need to make it, but
okay.
Once we make it, I'm going to try and get us into one of those lobbies that pelts you with deers.
Deers?
Yeah, I was driving along the streets, and all of a sudden, I got pelted with deers. They actually flipped my car.
Wait a minute. It's not a fucking moose we're talking about here. How did a deer talk? Okay, physics my ass.
Like a big elk just smashes into my car one after another. And there was cats,
oh my
too.
God. Jesus fucking Christ. Do you want me to like just spew out every bit of hatred and ridiculous shit that Assassin's Creed's doing? The only good thing they're doing right now is that they're making the side quests more structured toward the narrative so they have a point. That's like the only positive thing I can think about. What's
There's
next?
a female character.
Oh, big fucking deal. There's a female character in Liberation too. It's nothing new. And on top of it, nobody fucking cares anymore. All right? That time in gaming is done. What we need right now, in gaming is we need to push the envelope. All right? Here's what pushes the envelope that a lot of people will shit on. And it's not even like it pushes the envelope.
You know what I want to shit on? I want to shit on Final Fantasy World. That's what I want to shit on.
Final Fantasy World? Okay, on top of it, first of all, guys, Assassin's Creed needed to die after the release of Black Flag. That's just the truth of it. We don't need any more of these. All they're doing is staple gunning the shit out of Ass Creed to everything that is going on right now. And Ubisoft is abusing the property that originally had a lot of fucking love and admiration for it. But now, if we go into Final Fantasy real quickly, are you talking about the one where, Neil, take it easy, my brother. I got much love for you. You fucking animal. Go do some push-ups and get sexy. All right. With Final Fantasy, are you talking about the one where they're bragging about, oh, the food looks amazing?
I don't know if it's specifically, like, I know they're making a remake of 7. You know, that's great for PS4 users. You know, have fun with it.
Enough with Final Fantasy 7 remakes. We're fucking, I'm tired of it. It's been, dude, no. I don't want a Final Fantasy 7 remake. And okay, I'm probably saying a thing that a lot of people disagree with me on, but Final Fantasy to me is not the best game out of all of them. It's not. Oh my God. What is that? Hi guys, I'm a red Smurf.
Yeah, it says Smurf.
I like the fact that I got a condom on my head.
Oh yeah, that one. I still remember that picture.
I like that. I got a nice condom on my head.
By the way, I'm back.
Sweet.
All right.
Awesomeness.
But no, I mean, what's your dig? What's your dig with Final Fantasy?
Right now, they announced that new one that looks like freaking. It looks like Animal Crossing for Final Fantasy, and as Craig said, that should be on the Wii U. It shouldn't be on another console. Well,
that feels very kids to adult age range, so it probably should be promoted on a system that's for children.
I watched the Sony conference, and like there were so many games they announced. Like they announced this Kickstarter game, they announced this other one that was like The Last Guardian or something, and like these are games I've never even heard of, and after seeing the trailers and all that kind of stuff, I like had no interest in it. I don't see what the hype.
Did you see? Well, E3 in itself is a joke. All right, check this out. All right, just understand why I think E3 is a joke in general. Look at E3. All right. First of all the stuff that. First of all, it's an invite-only trade expo. Okay. Now that tells you that you dirty, filthy gamers, you're not allowed to be in this fucking conference. You're not allowed to even breathe the same air we are. This is invitation only, right?
Somehow YouTubers get invites to E3.
It depends. Yeah, but here's the thing. After you're invited, you still have to pay for your 3-day pass. Your 3-day show floor pass for this most recent one was $995 fucking dollars. Are you kidding me? No. Wait a minute.
Freedom, you should totally sponsor a team of like a film crew, and you know, Khan should lead that film crew. You should send a film crew down to E3, pay their way,
They wouldn't pay that.
And get Freedom to do coverage of E3.
They wouldn't.
Because I guarantee you it would be.
They wouldn't pay it. B.
It would be successful.
No, it would be successful. Here's the problem. Freedom would not pay for that. Okay, they can't even treat their staff fucking appropriately. What faith do? No, listen.
They would triple their money.
No, it doesn't matter. It's the fact that they would. I doubt Freedom would have the foresight to look at that and go, all right, how many people do we got to send? It's about $1,000 a ticket. So we got we got a guy who runs a camera. That's $2,000 on top of it, plus travel, plus hotel. You know what I'm saying, man?
Well, I mean,
they wouldn't fucking do it.
I think they would.
I don't believe it. I think if they did do it, they would have to make some type of agreement with E3. And at the same point, that would be something that is not impossible for Freedom to do. They have the numbers, they have the notoriety, and they can do it. Would they do it? I don't think so. Would they send Can? They probably wouldn't. They'd probably send somebody else.
They're starting small. See, I heard that Freedom was going to be at VidCon, and originally I had planned to try and make VidCon work out and be there for Blackout and all that. VidCon ain't happening this year because it's too much money. So next year,
wait,
maybe.
VidCon itself isn't happening, or you're not?
I'm not going to be there.
I was about to say, like, wait a minute. Are you telling me that VidCon itself isn't happening? That's actually kind of worth talking about. That's that's conversation worth.
To be quite honest, if I knew 100% that Con would be there, I would try to rack up the money to go. But
it ain't hard, B. Just do a couple fucking push-ups, puff out that motherfucking chest, and then get those curls going. You could be fucking a whole bunch of broads for some cash, buddy. We'll pimp you out. We'll get your ticket money settled.
Oh my god,
dude, some girls love that long hair on a bloke. Some girls love that long hair.
For those of you who don't know, I'm gonna get my hair cut soon.
What? You're cutting your fucking long hair, brother? You gotta go for the faux hawk. You gotta go for the douchebag faux hawk.
I'm gonna be getting the Oliver Queen look, like
the
straight
Oliver
up.
Queen look.
Like just kind of buzzed down.
Oh, you're gonna buzz your hair?
Exactly what Con's saying right now. Buzz cut.
Oh, buzz cut. So why are you buzz cutting your hair? Is it did you look at yourself in the mirror? You had a purple hair dryer and a brush. You just went, nope, I'm not doing it again.
I just kind of said, you know what? I want to change my look, so I'm gonna do it.
You know what you should do after you shave your head? You should grow out a fucking massive beard. I'm talking like an Amish
It's not gonna be massive, but I'm gonna.
No, you have to grow out the fucking Kimbo Slice beard. Like the beard that could deflect punches. That's what I'm talking about here.
to be legitimate, when I'm done with how I want to look and all the haircut and beard cuts, all that kind of stuff, I'm gonna be like the most spot on Arrow cosplayer you will ever see. Like that's the look I am going for.
Oh, this is why you want to be working out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's my goal. Cosplay Arrow. 100%.
I got it. But see, that's a good goal, man. And that's
mostly because a cosplayer asked me to do it.
Well, there you go. If anything, that's a good thing to do. It's going to be good for your body and yourself. But actually, we got a few more things to talk about. We've been kind of all over the place today, but there's stuff to talk about when it comes to the Minecraft server, and also we already talked about the site upgrades to the site. So we want to talk about the Minecraft server. I haven't heard too much about it, so I'm actually kind of curious myself.
All right, so we have a Kit PvP server in the works. We removed the creative server, and we replaced it with Kit PvP, which, do I know what that is? I have not a damn clue what that is, but apparently people wanted it, so they got it.
Marcel, do you have any idea what the fuck Kit PvP is?
It's basically player versus player with, kits of weapons, like bow and arrow with 500 arrows, or golden sword, and that kind of shit.
Okay, so essentially it's just just normal shooting people, killing people for fun, right?
Yeah, and now you can get points to get upgrade shit and buy shit.
You know what? I think a good video for the Blackout Hub channel would be a couple of staff members going in and playing that game ourselves and seeing how it works, so we could show people what it looks like.
The Kit PvP?
Yeah, I think we all should go in and fuck around with it and just see how it works. I mean, why not?
Why not? It should be ready soon.
It should be ready soon, understandable. But once it's ready, why don't we all go in there, make a little 5-minute video on it, and then post to the hub so people can fucking see what they're expecting.
This could be done.
They know what they're expecting, huh?
Could be done.
It could be done. That doesn't give me much confidence, but okay. It could be.
Doesn't mean shit to me. It could.
No, yeah, and you know what I don't like, B? I fucking hate PR answers. And everybody here hates PR answers. We don't like that shit because it ain't the truth.
Okay, so PR answer, it could be done. B answer, it'll get done. There you go.
Okay, now what's the real answer? Because B answers aren't the truth.
Yeah. Sims.
Yeah,
there's like 55
Sims.
addendums and asterisks next to it.
Sims.
Sims, thank you. Another reason why I gotta hound you for real answers.
It'll be a
Just
sim.
saying. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, real quickly,
Sims
what's going on with your fucking Second Life thing? Yeah, is that done yet? Is that an offer for Blackout partners yet, or are you still working on it?
We're still trying to figure out what's going to go on with that, but I'm working on scripting for it, and should we ever, figure out all that stuff, it'll be there. And
what do we have going on right now?
Currently, we're waiting on figuring out the hosting part of it, of OS Grid, that. Right. Of course, I have to make clothing and skins and all that kind of crap that's going to take probably years. So
Jesus Christ.
We're thinking of ways to make something work. Yeah, shit guys are like, yeah, fuck Second Life.
Yeah, fucking Second Life, dude. What the fuck you doing fucking with that game, man? I don't understand why you're still fucking with that game. I don't understand it, B.
I make money with the game, so why not?
Oh, fair enough. Never mind. No. I 100% now realize why you still fuck with that terrible game, because you can make money off it. Therefore, it goes into Blackout. Therefore, I'm happy to hear about it. Groovy. Keep making your goddamn money with those weird fuckos on Second Life.
Fun fact with that shit, you'd be surprised, but scripters actually make money on that game.
That would not surprise me. Would not surprise me at all.
By the way,
what's even more funny is there's this new sim that's trying to beat out like the old Naruto sim, and they wanted me to come script jutsus for it, so there's some money.
That is a little cash. Now, actually, I have a question, B.
Uh-huh.
Now, since you're on Freedom Idol, how does that affect you at Blackout? Or does it at all?
Shouldn't affect me.
Okay, I was just wondering about that.
I'm gonna grow.
Because, well, yeah, but I was just wondering, it's like, you're a network guy. I mean, obviously, you're only supposed to talk about yourself, but it's going to lead people back to Blackout, because everybody knows. Everybody knows you're Blackout. You know what I mean? You are Blackout. You're the fucking head. You're the head of the Cobra. You know what I mean?
Basically, if people come to me from seeing me on Idol, they'll see my channel, they'll see Blackout, and they'll make their way over. It'll happen. So
okay.
I'm not too worried about it. Blackout.
All right. I can understand that. Marcel, is there anything you're going to be working on up in the near future that we could keep an eye out for, like forum stuff, website stuff? I don't know, maybe animating
I actually have some news on ChannelMeter, as there was one big bug that everybody had about the 30-day trial.
Mm-hmm.
And I can now confirm that it is fixed.
Okay, so that's fixed now.
Yep.
I'm sure Akka will be excited.
Yeah, Akka's probably going to be really happy.
Oh. Okay, well, in that case, he's already excited.
Well, then he's already happy. He's already felt excited and moved past that, and he's well happy playing World of Warcraft, just annihilating people. Talk about a guy, real quickly.
And
Taquito.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And I'm actually thinking about maybe making some videos about explaining how to use ChannelMeter for on the hub.
That reminds me. While we're on the topic of sponsors,
Marcel, real quickly, Marcel, please do that. Do that, because I'm pretty sure people would be more willing to go to it and use it if they knew what to do when they got there. So if you do that, it's going to be on the Hub Champ.
Okay.
Anyways, thank you, Marcel. B, you, brother?
Yeah, so on the topic of sponsors, Marcel was recently at an anime convention, and he got the chance to talk with one of the high-up reps in Wacom. So very soon, we're going to be submitting an email over to them, and we could possibly be the first YouTube network to get a sponsorship from Wacom. So that would be great.
Now, for people who don't know Wacom, B, you want to go into who they are and what they do, what products they make?
Yeah, so essentially Wacom is like the biggest, art tablet company in the world. They actually have higher stocks than Adobe right now, I think.
They have higher stocks
that's pretty impressive.
Higher stocks than Adobe, Apple, Microsoft, and Samsung
and Amazon.
Combined. Yep.
That is pretty impressive. Now the stock market fluctuates, but still, that's hard. It's hard to beat out those types of companies that've been there for many years.
It's coming close to Google.
Good fucking God, they're coming close to Google. Holy shit! Google's probably gonna go see those guys over there. We need to take them down a notch. Oh Jesus Christ! Now explain what they make, so everybody knows, because you didn't explain that at all.
Wacom, they basically make tablets. So they make like a whole bunch of lines of tablets. Like there's the beginner-ish ones that they're kind of like for signatures and stuff like that. Like supermarkets would use them for signatures and all that kind of stuff. Then they have like lines up that start to get for drawing. Then they have like mine, which is Intuos Pros, Intuos 5s, all that kind of stuff, which is that high-end tablet kind of stuff. And then they have the Cintiqs and the Cintiq Companions, which are display tablets where you can draw on them, and it's all beautiful stuff.
And you have
it sounds interesting.
Navigation pads like I have the bamboo pads.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Marcel's tablet is not the greatest, but it
gets the
something.
work done.
Yeah, it gets the work done. Yeah, so we could be looking at being the first network sponsored by Wacom, so that'd be great.
That would be great, man. It would actually be really awesome for our partners who actually just the graphic designers who are on staff at Blackout. I mean, how helpful would it be for those guys who probably need something like that of that quality?
The one thing I've been very hyped about is that if we get sponsored, we could possibly be doing reviews and get review units, and so help me God, if I get a review unit of a Cintiq, I will cry.
You're gonna cry?
I will cry.
Tears of joy, perhaps?
Yep.
Tears of joy.
And if I get a review unit of the Cintiq Companion 2, I'm going to throw out my computer, my laptop, I'm going to use that for the rest of my life.
He just went, I'm going to throw that shit out the window, baby. Those Dutch motherfuckers are going to be dodging. Oh, no, you're Danish. No, you're Dutch.
No, Dutch.
You're Dutch. I was thinking of another person. Yeah, I can see all those motherfuckers yelling all these Dutch curse words at you when you're just like throwing out monitors out your fucking window, hitting people in the goddamn nugget. Just Marcel going, away with you, fucking obsolete piece of shit tech.
Those Companion 2s have higher specs than my computers, all computers in my house combined.
That's fucking crazy, Marcel. Actually, Marcel, a little bit. See, you went to one of the cons. Which one did you go to recently? I forgot. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the name. Anime Con. That's it. And you know what? I'm sure you got a couple stories. You want to talk about it? I mean, it is worthwhile talking about. It's something you did go and do, and I'm pretty sure you got a couple interesting stories out of the deal. Like, how was your experience? I saw you taking pictures with cosplay broads. How was that? Did you get laid? Like, what's good, buddy?
No, but I didn't get laid. But I've met Aaron Sinon. I met Sinon, a.k.a. Aaron's waifu. Got a picture with her, and it's now my staff picture on Blackout site.
You did?
Aaron.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a little terrifying. So who's B's wife?
Waifu, Sinon from SEO.
Oh, B, do you have a waifu?
By definition, yes.
Oh, that's creepy. Who's your waifu?
Zenon.
What's that? Put a picture in the chat so people can go just look at the weirdness.
Look at my staff picture. The girl with me on there is cosplaying as her.
Oh, that's why B was so fucking insulted when I called her a crazy looking broad.
Yep.
Because that was his waifu.
Yep.
That was his waifu.
I'll slap the shit out of you.
Guys, for people in the chat, when B first showed me that picture, when I was looking at it, I was like really ragging on the cosplay girl. I was like, who's this crazy looking bitch? And B got real butthurt real quick. Like, he was mad. I could hear it in his voice that he was pissed at me. I'm just like thinking to myself, but this is the same shit I say about everybody. Why is he so angry about this? And now I realize it. Now I get it. I'm talking about his baby. I'm talking about his one to be. I'm talking about his sun and stars, man. His fucking life. Woo!
And I got on a picture with 2 professional cosplayers from Hong Kong.
Oh, okay.
And the photo is on Twitter.
So did you see anything interesting? Did you meet anybody you like, or what's the business?
Well, I had to be dragged out by Nerd and some other friends out of the dealer's room a couple of times.
Why was that?
So many nice things. So cheap.
So many nice things? What?
He bought a lot of stuff.
Oh, why are you buying so much stuff, Marcel?
I only got a poster and 3 figurines, the small ones.
Oh, okay, like collector stuff?
They're cute.
Or are you a collector? Are you like ripping apart the packages, like putting them on little like stages and going like, oh, he opened them up. Okay, so he has little figurines and stuff on his desk.
That's how I bought them.
Oh, that's how you bought them. Okay, so those little figurines just kind of chillax on the desk now.
Yep, and best thing
Well, that ain't bad.
This one's also keychain.
That's not bad, man. That's pretty awesome. I got to be honest.
But Marcel, you do know the stream can't see that.
Yeah, I know the stream can't see.
I can
we all
put
know
it
that.
up there.
Yeah, wouldn't be too bad.
You should put your camera off in Skype though, because you're gonna lag the hell out of us.
Yeah, he always does. He always does. You know how it goes. Oh,
Let me
for fuck's
try
sake,
to add
man.
the webcam to it. If it fucks up, sorry.
It's okay. All right, but let's think about this. Do we have anything else that we glossed over that we want to go more in depthly about? Because we got a few minutes left. Got like a minute, 2 minutes left. Because this is an important show. I mean, it took us a couple weeks to get this one done because, quite frankly, we would rather do a show so we have news to report than something that we can't report.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. We never talked about Freedom IPO.
Oh, okay. Let's go into it, man. You got the podium.
So Freedom made a video today about wanting to give stock to partners, and they haven't gone into detail about how it's going to work, but they talked a bit about going IPO. So, what's everyone's opinion on that?
Oh, Freedom. I say pass on that.
I just got some to fucking destroy shares.
If it's free stocks, I'll take it, because that's money. That's guaranteed money. But
let's get more stocks than Jot so he can stop all his idiot plans.
Yeah, see, fun fact of people who don't understand stocks: if a company goes IPO and you have more stocks than the CEO, technically you can overrule him.
Yeah, and on the what's it called, on the voting, depending on the direction of the company.
Yeah.
But at the same point, is there really such thing as a private IPO? Because that's what Freedom's essentially trying to do. And once you reach the IPO standpoint, don't you go public? Because an IPO stands for initial public offering. So doesn't that mean that the direction that they're going to is going to be a publicly traded company?
There are some companies that are IPO but private IPO, so you can only get stocks if you're like part of the company. And you cannot publicly trade them.
I don't know if I would want. I don't know, because you have to think about how many people. You have to be a certain age to run the stock market and to even own a stock. So it's gonna be limited to certain older partners, and then on top of it, how many older partners are really gonna want stock within the company unless they're outside of staff?
I don't know. If you have enough stock in Freedom, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a lot of money.
But how much stock are they giving us? That's the question. That's the point. They might give you one piece of stock. They might give you one share.
There was essentially no detail. There was no detail in that video, so we really don't know what's going on with it. But we do know that they're looking at it.
Right, I understand that. And while they are right now, to my knowledge, Freedom's still a private company. It's not public. Because it doesn't show up on the NYSE, and I check that shit pretty regularly. Like, I actually care about that. I check stocks. Another useless, boring thing that nobody cares about except me and people who care about the stock market. Huh?
I also do that.
Well, that's because I care about my fucking money, man. You know,
my Mac does it for me.
What?
My Mac does it for me.
Yeah, well, I look at the stock market.
Google does it for me.
I have a Mac. I have a Mac, but does anybody else just read the paper? Or am I the only one who reads the paper still?
I've never read a newspaper.
I still read newspapers sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And if I
Good, thank God, Marcel.
And if I open Google search on my phone, it will actually give me the last stocks I've looked at.
Crazy. Either or, I mean, do you think this is a good move by Freedom? Because they don't they have the money to do it. It's not like their company isn't big enough to do it. I'm just wondering how it's going to feel when they're publicly traded. With all the fucked up shit that Freedom does as a private company, they can get away with it. They can. But as a publicly traded company, you have to report your numbers to the stock market. You can't falsify reports. You can't do any of the bullshit that they're doing now. They're going to lose a lot of money, and their stock will drop.
I'm actually more, how do I have to say this, split about this. One thing, I think it's good that they go, as they can do less shit like they currently do.
Because they wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, bad thing because they will find ways to fucking abuse this. Freedom knowing.
What do you mean by abuse it? I mean, there's not too much you can do as far as abuse in the stock exchange without getting caught and going to federal prison. Yeah, or are you talking about... Go ahead.
No, you first.
No, I was just wondering, like, there's not much you can do when altering the stock market. Eventually you get caught. There's all sorts of whistleblowers out there that get companies and shit all the time. And I don't think Freedom's big enough to deal with something like that. I don't think so. They're a YouTube network, all right? It's not like they're what's it called? It's not like they're Goldman Sachs, who has all the money in the world to do what they want.
Yep.
Fucking Craighead Pro. Freedom is pulling a Martha Stewart. Oh, man, I couldn't think of a better way to end the show than to say that Freedom is pulling a Martha Stewart. Oh, man. That has been an Hour of Blackout, folks. Thank you very much for Craig to giving us the last little bit of how to end the show with. I am Rumandapples as per usual. Get at me at Everything Is Rum on the Twitter. Go to the YouTube channel. Subscribe. Rumandapples, you know what to do. Also, find me on gtngamingtechnews.com. That is where all the Rumandapples shows, the full Rumandapples shows, you can find them there. My YouTube channel is going to have clips, special podcasts, rumatorials, and all sorts of other bollocks I do on the internet just so you people can hate me or embrace me, and I love you. Marcel, shout out some links.
Don't forget to look at the new Blackout Media site. It's blackoutmedia.net. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Blackout Media SM. Same on Twitter, on Facebook. And coming soon also on Steam.
Yeah, we're working on Steam. We actually have Steam, but I don't know the details to it. But we have Steam.
Yes, we do have Steam. I saw an invite. I just didn't know which one to join first.
Oh,
just
it's
for invite.
Blackout Media SM on Steam.
Oh, okay. So Blackout Media SM on Steam. If you're a Blackout partner and want to join us on Steam and figure out what games we're playing, join in our group chats to see what bullshit we're talking about. All right, everybody. That has been an Hour of Blackout. Have a good day. Have a good night. If you're smoking, drinking, or fucking, tell B and Marcel about it. Don't tweet me.
Later.